What's up everyone, it's Loida. I'm here with Brian, and in this video we're going to be answering a few questions and addressing some things that usually come up, especially when you're a brand new agent trying to get listings, trying to find leads. And you know, both Brian and I always get messages from you guys, especially the new agents, to tell us, you know, I just got my license about a month or two ago. I bought some leads from Zillow, I'm doing mailers, I'm spending all this money on marketing, but I'm not seeing any results. Am I doing something wrong, or what can I do, because you know I'm spending so much money and I'm just not seeing anything in return? So to that, Brian, what would you suggest to them?
Well, it's funny, you know, a lot of people will tell you you're gonna have to spend money to make money. Now, when you get on a big level, that may be the case. When you're starting, especially for me or any other agent, most of us, 99% of us, come from a background where we don't have money saved up, we have to make it happen. And the reason people have trouble these days is there's so many options. So many people will call you or say, hey, this is how you get leads, this is how you get listings. And it seems easy and it seems like it's the magic bullet, right? Think about this. When Zillow, for example, let's say you sign up for Zillow, you're paying $500 a month. What did Zillow do to get your business? They called you, right?
Yep.
Now they're telling you, by calling you, they're telling you, sign up for this and you won't have to make calls. Does that make any sense? Okay. People don't look at that. We can talk all day about that. We'll leave that at that, okay? Mailers. Let's say you send in a mailer. I'm a seller who wants to sell, and I want a professional, I want somebody who's good, and I call you and you're new. Are you gonna be able to handle that phone call? Are you ready to handle that phone call? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? What's your process for meeting with me, for setting the appointment, for listing it? What are you gonna do to sell it? Da, 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 da.
Yep.
You see, people are looking for the easy solution. Now, the answer to that question is prospect and role play. And study the contract, study the process. That's it. Period. Have a schedule, practice, practice, practice. When I started, I practiced 2 hours a day. I still practice now with my team and with other people. But I've gotten to the point of mastery where I know what to say and how to say it, okay? And if I were to advertise or market, which we don't yet, we will. I get an incoming call, that's a listing, period. Now that's the confidence you need to have. You're not gonna get that up front. So even though you pay for the leads, let's say it's working. Now you may think it's not working. Maybe you are getting calls and you're saying, well, these aren't leads. They're not leads because you can't convert them, period. That's it.
Yeah. And to go along with what Brian is saying, you may get so many leads, but if you don't know what to say or what to do with them, or have a structure on what usually happens once you get a lead, then there's no point, you're not going to get anywhere.
Right.
And I can't stress enough the importance of role playing. You know, last year when I started, I wasn't really role playing. Once I started role playing consistently, which is something that I do every day, 5-6 days a week, now any call that I take, whether it's a cold call, whether someone's calling me from a sign, I know exactly what to say. I can almost predict and expect what they're going to be asking me or telling me, so there's nothing that throws me off. So if you guys aren't role playing, I highly suggest you find someone in your office, get comfortable speaking over the phone or in person, objection handlers, because it's going to help you and it's going to come a long way in your success.
And what's the difference now? What are your results back then compared to now?
Oh, now I feel that if I have a motivated seller or buyer on the phone, I'm able to get an appointment, no matter what it is. Any objection that they throw me, whether it's commission, whether it's where is your office at, I know exactly what to say, how to handle it with confidence, so that I'm not stumbling or trying to figure out what am I going to say, or what if they don't believe me. No, everything that I say is with certainty and confidence, that they're like, okay, yeah, I can meet on Saturday at 2 p.m. with you and your team. And that's pretty much the difference. Something that I can't say happened last year, beginning of the year, but now it happens all the time. Yeah.
And that allows you to do your job much better, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I feel more confidence, and you know, I don't get scared on when it comes to cold calling or talking to random people, because I have rehearsed and role played so much every single objection that nothing throws me off, just like yourself.
Right. And what is the number one thing a client's looking for in you as a professional? Confidence and certainty. And by practicing and putting in the work behind the scenes, think of it as a sports team. They practice a lot for a 1-hour game. The role playing, the studying the contracts and the process and going through the motions, that's all the practice that they don't see. Then when you sit in front of the client, you have that presence, that confidence. That's what wins them over. You may not be the best, but if you're the most confident and you're the most certain in your language, your body language, what you say, your processes, they're going to choose you over the other guy.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, because just like you, there are many other very successful top producing agents, and brand new agents see them and kind of wonder, what are they doing? How are they getting so much business?
Right.
But they don't see all of the work that they did in the past, role playing, studying their scripts, memorizing every single objection. So they think that they automatically were just born like that, a professional top producing agent. And I'm sure you get that all the time, right?
Right.
Yeah. So hopefully this helps you guys. Just know that if you are buying leads, if you're a brand new agent, chances are you probably are not going to be converting them as much as you think, because you might not be knowledgeable in what to say, how to say it, your tonality, the responses, what to expect. So if you're a brand new agent, what would you suggest they do? Obviously, we're gonna put to the side buying leads and spending on marketing. So what would you suggest them do?
Find a mentor, find an agent who's doing really well that can advise you, answer your questions, somebody you can shadow, and do it for free. And also just get out there. Your best teacher is going to be experienced. So get on the phone, get on the doors, find a coach or a script or a system. You need a system. Find a system that works for you, apply it. Because there's so much you can find on YouTube now on the internet. You can get for free. You can get Mike Ferry scripts for free. Are they the best? Some say yes, some say no. However, you need to have a baseline of questions that you have memorized that you ask somebody, because you must control every conversation and find out, okay, is this person a lead? Are they not a lead? Or what is it? Can I get an appointment? Can I get a buyer? Can I get a seller? And you just need to get comfortable. And as you talk to people, like when I started, I was doing minimum 50 contacts a day. After a month, you start seeing patterns. Everything is patterns. So the customer is going to keep telling you the same stuff over and over. So if you get stumped by what they're saying, if you hear it 50 times, guess what? You're going to come up with good responses for it. And that's all it's about. Being in front of somebody, being able to address all their questions, their needs, being confident, knowing what to say and how to say it. Once you can do that, everything else just falls into place.
Yeah. And one last thing that we want to leave you guys with. People always ask us, what are some books, good books that brand new agents can read, or just anyone in general regarding mindset or selling? So Brian, which are some books that you would just suggest?
Study language, study NLP, study Tony Robbins is phenomenal. Any book he wrote, I've read more than once. Grant Cardone is phenomenal. I've read all his books more than once. I just finished reading The Cell by Frederick Eklund, another fantastic book. I'm about to read the one from Josh Altman, It's Your Move, I believe it's called. Get things that are sales, real estate, business person related. I got some of the books from the guys from Shark Tank. I've read a few of them. I still have a few more to read. Read the people who are in this industry, read the people who have great minds, read the businessmen, the millionaires, read about money, learn about money. Anything related to your field and a little bit outside of it, read it and learn it, especially when it comes to people and language. Those are crucial.
Yeah, because all these are successful people, and in many of their books, they will tell you exactly what they did to get to their level. Right. And I always tell people, there's no point in reinventing the wheel when we have already pretty much a set schedule or something that we can follow from somebody who already reached the point that we want to get to. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this video helps you guys. Hopefully you have taken a few tips that you can incorporate into your business. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate all the support from you guys, subscribing to Brian's channel, to my channel. If you have any other questions or comments or any other video suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comments section, and make sure to do those.
Also, go to my website. I have the door knocking product, the bundle, the audio and video. I've had a lot of people buy it. Phenomenal results. You can reach out to me if you have any more questions on it. You can buy directly from my website. Also, two things. I have an event coming up April 8th and 9th here in LA. If you're interested in watching it online or in person, contact me. I will get you the registration link. We've already had a few people sign up. I think we have 3 or 4 spots left for you. And also, my mastermind is open to 3 more people. I believe it's April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd in Vegas. We're going to have a mastermind for 2 or 3 days, especially if you're in real estate. We're going to dive deep into systems, the inner game, the outer game, what we do, how we do it. And it's really going to be beneficial for you. Again, if you have any questions or you want to know more information, contact me for that, okay?
Yeah, and I'll make sure to put Brian's information down below so you can reach him.